Okay, welcome to Marketing Mondays. We have one of our club growth chairs here, David Bell. David, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. I will place your page on the chat if you'd like to share a little bit.
Fantastic. Well, I work with the club coaches. We actually have just a few days if anybody wanted to be a club coach to maybe get it in and get it approved. It's no guarantee at this point, but do want to thank Elizabeth and Jocelyn both for being club coaches this year.
This is our club coach website page on our District 56 site if you're interested in being a club coach. We also have a club sponsor page. We do need club sponsors. This is our club sponsor page. And then we have a third page, which is our club mentor page. And we're always looking for club mentors as well. This is the link for club mentors. Let's see, club mentors is this link here. There we go. Okay, we have our club sponsors, club mentors, and club coach links. Now to dive into our theme. What are we discussing today? This was chosen. Hi, Pam, how are you? I am going to make you a co-chair as well. I mean, we're already a coach. You're a chair. I'm going to make you a co-host. Here we go, Pam. Okay. We started talking about this last Monday, and Robert is the one who spurred the topic for tonight. Robert asked really great questions last week. We were discussing how we can go into our club social media pages and our club website and really give them an audit. And part of that audit was to go and look at 3 other social media pages and 3 other club websites to check them out and see what they're doing differently. Maybe you might have an idea to bring it over to your social media pages or your club website. Well, Robert asked about content and how do we share the content? How do we know when to share it and so forth? And that really spurred some great conversations. And tonight we're going to discuss exactly what Robert had asked. We will pile in as much as we can in a few minutes. We have until 8:30, so we have 25 minutes, and we will cram in as much as we can. The first item I would like to ask is who here would like to share the name of their club, and we're going to showcase your Facebook page.
All right, this is David. I'm willing to. I see Robert raise his hand as well.
Okay, David, what is it? Which one?
So it's Talking Bull Toastmasters.
I see it. Here we go.
And I can't take any credit or claim or anything else for it.
That's okay.
I'm like one of those non-technical people who stay away from that part of the equation.
Okay, here we go. Talking Bull. Here's the Facebook page. And I'm curious, David, do we have events on Talking Bull? Do you have scheduled events on Talking Bull?
Well, we have our meetings. We had a workshop with the Small Business Development Center, and we did a First Impressions workshop. And so that was one of the events we did. And then we did another event, it's probably been 2 years ago, that we did interview during the pandemic when people were losing their jobs. We did a workshop for job interviews.
Okay.
Using kind of the table topics as a way of approaching that.
Okay, I don't see events on your Facebook page here. I'm looking and I don't see anything with events. Does anyone have a Facebook page with events. I see your last event was on Saturday, 2020, October 10th, a couple of years ago. Would anyone like to share their Facebook page that has created events? Anyone?
Sure, I'll go.
Okay, which one?
Boeing Toastmasters.
I don't believe Boeing has events, but we can look. I don't see the events on Boeing. No. Let's see. The last one was an open house, November 4th. So that's close. That's a good one. And Robert, I believe you're the one that did this, right?
I hosted my very first one.
Yes. So that's good. Okay, anyone else? One more. Anyone else?
Try dining out Toastmasters.
And who said that?
This is Gail Lover. Good
All
evening.
right. Dining out Toastmasters. Gail, I'm glad you brought that up. Here we go. Okay. Dining out. And I don't see. Okay, so here's the events, and we don't have any events currently created. I'll go ahead and stop here. So we've looked at 3 clubs out of 156 clubs, and we have not seen any current events. This is one item that I would write down that we can all do in all of our clubs. And guess what? It's free. It takes very little time to do. And just by a raise of hands, or if you would like to come off of mute, does anyone here know the difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook group? Anyone?
Melissa does.
I can't see anyone. You just have to come off of mute.
Melissa is raising her hand.
Okay, Melissa, I'm sharing my screen. I can't see hands.
That's why I'm helping you.
Oh, Melissa, I would have to
Yes.
stop on sharing. Okay. Hi, Melissa. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was a few minutes late.
That's okay.
So,
Melissa, would you like to introduce yourself?
yes, I'm actually the PRM for our District 56. Elizabeth's doing a fantastic job running these marketing Mondays. And so for my position, we do exactly kind of what we're talking about tonight, which is promoting our district within our social media channels, as well as our District 56 website. And we just help all the clubs in the district get out all the news that we want to help promote our district for Toastmasters. So anyways, getting back to the question, the difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook group, you have to have a page in order to have a group. So for us, for District 56, we have a page, and I believe there's only there is not very many members that are tied to our page, but our group is where we share, and we have 1.2 or 1,200 members on our Facebook group, excuse me. So you have to have both of them. Facebook will not let you allow you to do a group unless you have a page. So you can share them both. And that's ideal in my opinion. But Elizabeth, I'll let you take it over from here.
Okay, thank you so much, Melissa. The question is, what is the difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook group? And which one should our clubs have? My personal opinion, just in working with different groups, is a Facebook page for your club is more ideal. Why? A Facebook page for your group, you can do so much more. You get more analytics, you can do A/B testing, you can schedule so many different posts. You have a lot more in your toolbox, and it's all free. A Facebook group would be for a small group of people that really just want to communicate within themselves. A Facebook page for a club is someone who's reaching out to the community, reaching out more than just within your club. And that's really what social media is about. We're here to connect with others outside. Unless you're maybe a family or you're a specific group that you really want to have private conversations with, and that's what a group is really for. A Facebook page allows you as a club to reach more people, create groups. Within groups, meaning like events and so many other different things that I'm about to show you here. Why is that important? When we set up, for example, when I was talking about the events, when we set up an event, all of us who are on Facebook, we will receive notifications from Facebook sharing with us, these are events that are happening in your area this week. And guess what? If you have an event on your Facebook page, it will show up in that message to all the people in the area, and they will learn about your event. It's very important to go and create events for the entire Toastmasters year if you know when your club is meeting, especially for open houses or any other special event. For example, Gail had spoken about events. Well, if we go and look at, we don't have events created right now, but if we would go back and look at past events, we would be able to see some past events that were created. And why is that important? It's important to showcase to those that are not in your club and to showcase those that are in your club, to remind your members, and then as well as to help bring in prospects to convert them into members. It's a very simple step to do. Now, Dining Out Toastmasters is a group. It is not a page, but you can create an event in a Facebook group. It is much easier to do in a Facebook page. So does anyone have a Facebook page that has a current event going on right now that we can share? Anyone? Okay, we'll go back to Robert's for Boeing, and we'll go over here to the events that he had created. And right now there are no upcoming events. When you have a page, I would highly recommend clicking on create a new event. And if you're an in-person club or an online meeting, Boeing is online, it's free, it's not paid. And then you can just type here and you can say Boeing Club meeting. And we can schedule this for every single Friday. I know they're not having it for Friday, but January 6th, and the start time is at 11:30. And we can make this at 11:30 a.m. It's a recurring event, and it's going to be weekly. And you can set this up for the whole year. The day of the week is Friday. The start date will be January 6th. The end date will be June 30, the last Friday in June. The start time will be 11:30. And this is so easy to do. It just takes a little bit of work in the beginning to set it up for the whole year. And that's what we're going to really discuss today, is how you can set yourself up in advance to where it doesn't take a lot of time once you set it up. The end time is 12:30. Okay, Now the location is Zoom. Now, if I needed, I would go to the Boeing Club website. And then I would find their Zoom link on their homepage. And there it is there. I would copy link address. I would go back, type. Description, and you can type, this is our weekly meeting. And you can say your category. And usually you can say it's education or social networking, whatever you would like to say here. For this one, let's see, where is it? I think it was social issue, professional networking. Okay. Then we would hit next, external link, event link, next. There's a photo. If you want to change the photo, you would delete the little trash can and then you would upload it. If you want to restrict it to different countries, you can click that little toggle switch and then we can publish the event. Now, Boeing Toastmasters has a club meeting event set every single Friday through the end of the Toastmasters year. Now we can raise awareness, we can reach specific groups or so forth. You can boost it. We're not going to boost it now. That usually costs money. So now we can go over here to the page. We'll refresh it. And we're going to look at our Boeing Club page. Let's see, where is, so we go to Boeing and now we can see where upcoming events. You can click see all and now it will tell us the upcoming events and the next one is January 6th. And you can share it, you can invite people to it, anything that you'd like. And that's one item that I highly recommend doing is when you have a Facebook page or a Facebook group, is to go in and create those events. Let's go back to Dining Out. Dining Out is a group, not a page. That you can do the events. You would just click on create an event and you would do the same thing. And what I would recommend is scheduling this the first thing in the Toastmasters year and have all your meetings scheduled. And that way it'll pop up. As soon as this event is done, then the next one would be highlighted and so forth. And that's one item that you can do with Facebook. Now, let's say that you want to go into Facebook and you would like to schedule social media posts and you really don't have the time, or sometimes you might be busy in 1 week and you really want to set up lots of different social media posts. Well, how can you do that? You would go into your, I'm using Greenway Plaza for another, they have a page. You can go into Greenway Plaza and Greenway Plaza has a Facebook page instead of a group. I'm going to switch over to a profile. Okay, switch into, there we go. Let me go to Greenway. Okay, so now I'm acting as Greenway Plaza. Facebook, when they switched over to Meta, they created something called a Meta Business Suite, and this is free. If you have a page, they will ask you, would you like to convert over to the Meta Business page or stay as the traditional page? Highly recommend doing the Meta. When you do a Meta page, this gives you so many insights to show what post is the most important and which one had the most hits and how many people you engaged and how many people it reached. how many minutes someone watched a video. You can gain all these different insights. And why is this important to do? If you can keep track of your insights, then you'll know what's sticking and what's not. And what does that mean? It means you'll know which posts are getting the most traffic. But therefore, it tells you what posts to do in your future. If you're posting something that is not getting a lot of traction, not getting a lot of time on it, maybe not continue posting those type of posts and find something that will stick, where people are staying on your page longer. Well, how do you know how to do that? Has anyone ever done A/B testing? You can come off of mute, share. Does anyone like to share what A/B testing is? Anyone? A/B testing? Okay, A/B testing with Meta, you can do up to 4 different test posts. I recommend doing 2, but you can go all out and do all 4. But if you've never done A/B testing, try 2 first. What does that mean? You're going to have a post on a certain event. You can have a different hashtag, different content, a different emoji, a different video, a different photo. And then on B testing, it can be completely different. But let's say you want to see really the wording. How compelling is this content versus how compelling is the B content? Or if you want to see which photo gets the most traffic or which video gets the most traffic, maybe which hashtag gets the most traffic. Why am I explaining it this way? Because if you've never done A/B testing, I recommend testing one item first. Don't do a different hashtag, different content, different video, and so forth, and on the other one as well. Do only one different item, and let's see what that looks like. Let's say that we want to go here and we want to schedule a post. And you go over here to your planner and you click on, I want to do a scheduled post. And I want this to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you want to change it, all you have to do is click and then you can change the time. 11 a.m. If you want to do 11, you just change that. Click save. Now, if you have an Instagram page, you can link your Instagram page to your Facebook. And this will put your post on both pages, Instagram and Facebook. Now, why do we see District 56 here? Does anyone know why District 56 is here? Come off of mute if you do. Anyone? Okay. Did you know that when you
Can I
have
give it
a,
shot?
yes, Robert?
Because Greenway Plaza is in District 56, right?
Well, that's a good guess, but I'll share it with you. We have 5 minutes and I want to make sure we get all this in. When your club has a Facebook page or a Facebook group, you can go over to District 56 and like it as your club page. Highly recommend doing that. If you have not done so, you can do that within a matter of seconds. You go over to your club Facebook page or group, like the District 56, and guess what? Every time you post something on your Facebook page, club Facebook page, it will ask, would you also like to share this on the District 56 website, Facebook page? And you say yes if you'd like to share it, and it'll automatically go there. So I'm going to not check this because Melissa is posting a lot of what we're about to share. So I'll leave this blank. But let's say you're having an open house and you do want to put this, you would just click that you want this to also go to District 56 Facebook page. Here you would type in the text. You can click the hashtag and look how cool this is. If you don't have any saved hashtags, you can click search And Meta will tell you how many people actually look at that hashtag. So let's look at leadership. So if we type in the word leadership, it'll tell us that leadership, did I type it in right? No, I did not. LEAD, leadership. Leadership has 17 million posts on Facebook alone. That is an excellent hashtag to use in all your social media. It has 11 million posts on Instagram. I'm definitely going to click on leadership. Now, let's say we want to look at communication. Communication has 33.9 million and 6.2 million on Instagram. We're going to click communication. Now, the rule of thumb is to have at least 3 hashtags. We're going to do one more hashtag. Would anyone like to throw out a hashtag and see? What other hashtag would we want for a post? Anyone? Well, let's see. I'm going to do Greenway Plaza. Greenway Plaza has 11,000 posts. That's pretty good. I'm going to add that too.
How about something that would be interesting to the post you're about to post? In other words,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
city that, yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that as well. I'm on the Greenway Plaza page and I'm posting Greenway Plaza in case if anyone in the Greenway Plaza types in hashtag Greenway Plaza, it will go towards them. But if you're doing an open house or you're in a different community, definitely, and you can create hashtags. You can also save. You can see your recent hashtags and your saved hashtags, okay? Now here you can use a template, you can use a video, and you can add a photo. So you can create anything that you'd like to do. So let's say we want to add a photo. And we're going to add Marketing Mondays. Okay, so here is, we're going to remind everyone to join Marketing Mondays. And if we wanted to create some content, guess what we can do? We can go to the Toastmasters Facebook page, and we can go to their Facebook page, and we can look at Marketing Mondays. And all you have to do is copy, and then you can paste. If you don't have a lot of time to do this, the best way to get content is from the District 56 Facebook page and also Toastmasters.org, Toastmasters International Facebook page, or their LinkedIn page, whichever one. And then I would, just clean it up, maybe add some spaces or so forth. This is just an example. Now we have a graphic and we're going to post. I'm going to remove this because that's talking about tonight. So I'll just say, join our next Marketing Monday session. Okay, now here there's a bit.ly that they picked up, and it already has the link, which is fantastic. Isn't that cool? Now you can add your activity, how you're feeling, if you'd like. If you want to raise money, you can do that. And then look at this. Here is A/B testing. Okay, and this is for news feed post only. And if you wanted to do that, you would have to remove the Instagram and then come over here and click A/B testing. Now, here's your A and here's your B. It allows you to edit anything you'd like. Let's say I want to see compelling content. What if I say something like, you don't want to miss the next Marketing Monday session. We have a big surprise for you. And I'm just changing the content. I wonder which one is going to have the most hits. And then I'll click next. Now I'm going to schedule the post. And there it is. It's scheduling. And then you click done. And you can do this for the whole year, and everything will show you. It'll tell you so many different insights once this starts hitting and gets the post out there, and it'll show you all the different insights. Now let's go back to the planner. Here, when you go to a planner, you can see every single month, and you can go to your Facebook page for your club, and you can actually set all your content for the whole Toastmasters year. And you can set it to be recurring. You can set it to be one at a time, one post for that specific date, whatever you would like to do. It will also share with you the different holidays, and you can create posts, anything that you'd like, and add it in here. You have suggestions that you can see when you click templates. It will give you some templates that you can work with, and this is all free. And you can add in your Facebook, your Instagram, and create all sorts of different types of posts. If you want to look at seasonal moments, here's one for Christmas. And you can create all of this and add it for the entire year. So let's discard our changes there. And then we're going to go back home, and we're going to go over to, so there's the planner, and here's the content. Now your content, you can look at, there's your scheduled content. These are drafts. This is expiring, coming up. And then these would be expired posts. And then these are published posts. These are your A/B testing. These are anything that anyone has ever mentioned or tagged you in. And you can go here and you can see anyone that's ever tagged or mentioned your club. So I mentioned Greenway Plaza 9 weeks ago. It received 19 likes and 5 comments. Parkway Houston, 10 weeks ago, 2 likes, 0 comments. I mentioned it here. Parkway mentioned it here. And you can see all of the different posts and which one had the most likes. And you can really start going through these different insights. Clips are like little short videos. Collections, you can look at your photos. You can look at playlists, and you can pull anything here from a photo and create it. If you want to look at insights, click on your insights, and you can view all of your insights here. It will show you everything. Post frequently and consistency, improve engagement, and reaching more people with an ad. It will tell you anything that you want to know, anything that you want to create, try, or practice. When you go over here to results, so far it's reached 178. It's down by 79%. And it will show you all the different graphs. If I was looking at insights, if I was the VP PR for Greenway, I would look what was going on this date, December 15th. 97 people were reached. And I would go back and look at that post and really start posting more of what hit that area. It's 8:35 and I apologize. There's so much more to go over. I wanted to share with you how to go through branding. And let's see if I can find the brand manual. So the brand manual will give you links to get to the different photos and the proper fonts and colors. And then when you go to your club website, let's see if I can find that. Here we go. So Club Central, if you go to Club Central and you go over to Club, I think it's Club Achievements. And you go over here and you click anniversary certificate. We have a 3rd anniversary, and you click generate. And it will generate your upcoming club anniversary. And besides having an open house, I highly recommend having a what's called a clubversary celebration party. And it's so much fun. Besides having an open house, have something that will help retain your members by having a clubversary party. It'll bond your members together to plan it. And then you can bring in guests that most likely, hopefully, will become members. And you can create something on a Facebook post around this. It's a lot of fun besides having an open house. When you do go into your Club Central, and if it's something that you would like to share, you can always add in Club Central that you're having an open house by plugging it into Club Central. It's lagging a little bit and we're 7 minutes behind. So let's see if it'll come out of the lag. I'll let that go for a minute. Oh, there it is. So here, if you're going to have some events, you would just go over here to Club Events, and then you would let them know if you're having an open house, a youth leadership, or scheduled a moment of truth, if you're having it online, hybrid, or in person, and then the coordinator. Once you have all this together, you would go over here to our District 56, and you would go over to Melissa. Would you like to take it over and share how they can give you all the information, how you can help them post?
Oh my goodness. So there's 2 different ways. Elizabeth, I would say go to events, I believe it is, right? No, thank you.
New.
Club news. And look, we just had a recent update and we will be changing our website back. So we're just FYI. But I think Elizabeth, yes, submit your club news right there.
Mhm.
That's where you'll want to go. And it's a simple form. That's all you have to do.
Right. And here it is. So once you create a post and everything for your Facebook page, and even if you do a calendar, if you have multiple posts, go ahead and submit the news to Melissa, and you'll just fill in all this information. And there's a place to upload your graphic and click submit content. And guess what? Not only will it be on all of your social media pages, it will also be on District 56 website and all of their social media pages. Now, if you're not following District 56 social media pages, go to toastmastershouston.com. And over here on the upper right-hand corner of every page, you'll see Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Click on each one of these and follow them. Why? Not only will you be able to follow what Melissa and everyone else is uploading, you can connect your Twitter page to them. You can connect your Instagram, your Facebook, and so forth, and you'll be connected. Remember, when you share something on Facebook, if you want to share a post, let's say that I want to share a post, and I'm going to say, this is a test, and I want to add a quick photo. We're going to do a Marketing Mondays. And then I'm going to click post on Facebook. Now watch what happens. It's going to ask me a question before it all goes through. Whoops, what happened? Let's see. Well, let's delete that. Did you see where it at? Did it ask? I didn't see it. I think I was too busy talking. Let me see. Okay, let's concentrate. Here we go. Test. Post on Facebook. It's not asking me if I want to go to that's weird. Has anyone ever done that where you're posting? Let's go to, I know where Greenway is set up. Let's go to Clear Lake. So if we go, that's odd. Let's see. I think that's my page. if I go to Greenway, that's really weird. We're going to go to dining out. Let's see. Dining out. Dining out Toastmasters. Okay, we're going to do a post. Let's say this is a test. Post. Melissa, did you guys turn it off to where we can't post anymore? That's weird. Huh.
No, not to my knowledge. You remember we have
Okay.
a couple of people on my team.
Well, I'll look into it. Usually when you're connected to District 56, you can also post to the District 56. I'll look into it, guys, and I'll write it up on the steps of how to do it in our shared Google Drive. We're really, really late, and I wanted to show you more about a brand calendar. Something that you can definitely do is go into, let's see, public relations. And what I'll do is I'll upload all of this into into little files, and I'll put it up there. And if you wanted to go and you can look at public relations, it'll tell you everything about public relations for the logos. And this right here is what I really wanted to discuss is the calendar. And if you click on the sample calendar, it will bring up a fillable PDF to where you can actually fill it in. Can anyone see the calendar that I just brought in? It says annual publicity calendar. Can you see that?
Yes.
So this is a document, and this gives you samples, and then you can start filling in and creating your own. And once you do that, then you can create the graphics, and you can plug and play into Facebook. You can do it in LinkedIn. You can do it for Twitter. You can do it for Instagram, and you can do it also, if you want to do videos, you can do it for YouTube. Maybe I'll do another more in-depth one, but the publicity calendar is really helpful. And then I'll share tips on not only do we share just posts of when our club meets, but it's also different stats, like this is anniversary, and then it tells you what the content is going to be about and what vehicle. Will it be a news release? Will it be a graphic, a video? And who are you going to contact? And then the next steps, the deadline, and then the importance. And this is something that when I was VP PR of some other clubs, I created these publicity calendars, and then I went in and created graphics, and I would upload them to the club Facebook page. And then I would create events for every time the club was meeting. And every time I would post on Facebook, it would ask me a question. Would you like to share this on the District 56 Facebook page? And I would say yes, and it would automatically go there. But that was last Toastmasters year. They must have changed it or did something, but I'll look into it. Does anyone have any questions right now? Okay. Does everyone know how to follow the icons? Go to toastmastershouston.com, click on all these icons, follow all the pages, and then submit your news under the news column by just clicking Club News, and then it will go straight to Melissa. Okay. I feel we need a little bit more time with this. It was surface. There's so much more to go, but I hope you learned something. Does anyone here not have a Facebook club page? Does everyone have a Facebook page for your club? Yes? Melissa? Yes? Okay, that's good. Who here has a LinkedIn page? Raise your hand. Your clubs? Okay, if you don't have a LinkedIn page, it's really easy to do. There's actually steps from Toastmasters headquarters on how to create it. I'll also upload that to our shared Google Drive. If you don't have our shared Google Drive, I'm placing that in chat right now. That is our shared Google Drive where I will upload a lot of what we just discussed today. And guess what? On LinkedIn, you can do the same thing. You can create events on LinkedIn. It's very, very easy to do. It's very similar as Facebook is to create your club LinkedIn events. And it's a lot of fun to do. I know Robert, I helped Robert do that once. And Robert, that didn't take long at all, right? Nope. It's just, you just got to take the time to do it. With Instagram and Twitter, you can do the same thing. It's a little bit different, but maybe we'll teach a Marketing Monday session more on social media, the other channels. The Meta, if you're not familiar with Meta on Facebook, I highly recommend going over and switching your page to the Meta. Go ahead and start using Meta and don't be afraid of it. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I know we're out of time. So these are all this is my Facebook page, and these are all the pages that I manage. And you'll see most of them are in Meta, but classic pages is still Boeing, UH, and Tails. All three of these are still in the classic pages, but it's time that I go ahead and switch over to the Meta. When you switch over to the Meta, you have a lot more power and a lot more tools in your toolbox to use. And just practice. Try creating some test posts and test events, and it's a lot of fun to use. Okay, tell me your number one takeaway. Jocelyn, Fatima, Martha, Gail, Pam, Robert, Melissa, anyone?
This
I
is
had,
Gail.
Fatima, I had been creating one-off events. I didn't realize that I could go and create them for the whole year. And that's my takeaway that I will do for my club.
Excellent, Fatima. Time management. Woohoo. Anyone else? I love it. Yeah, it's great to be able to not only with your posts, Fatima, but all your club meetings. Did you see how easy that was? I did that event for Boeing every single Friday through the rest of the year, and now it's all set up. It's really nice to do. Anyone else? Annie, Jocelyn, Martha?
Sure.
Anything?
I learned about how to create a post. It's a very difficult thing to do. I really tried to get on this week and try to create a post and stuff, and it was a little bit challenging, and I hope in the near future I learn how to do a post in Toastmasters International and all the apps that I can use. That's what I learned about today. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. So here's my challenge to all of you tonight. I would like to see every single one of you here tonight. If not you, someone in your club. Are you ready? This is your challenge. Try A/B testing. That's the challenge. Go out, step out of your comfort zone, step out of your box and practice. Have fun with A/B testing. Guess what? It's free and it tells you how many likes and comments are going to be from each post. And now you'll start getting an idea of what content, what hashtag, what graphic, what video is getting the most bang for your buck, right? You're going to really start seeing it, and it's going to exercise and develop your path of which way to go in content marketing for your club. Because a lot of people are posting posts and you'll go and you'll look at their insights. It'll be 0 likes, 0 comments, maybe 1 like, 0, 0, 0, 1 or 2 likes. Well, let's change some things up and let's see if we can get 10 likes. Let's see if we can get 20 likes and keep changing it up and trying that A/B testing. That
So
will
what are
really
we
help.
supposed to do? So we're supposed to post something?
Yes, in your A/B testing on your club Facebook page, the A/B testing that I shared with you for Meta. This will be recorded. It's recording now, and I'll upload it to our Marketing Mondays, and then I'll do the steps for A/B testing. So that's your challenge, is A/B testing. Once you start, you'll never stop. It's fun to see. Okay, I'm going to say this compelling statement, but I think I want to say this. And now let's see which one gets the most hits. Okay, guys? Check out our Marketing Monday shared Google Drive of other past sessions. We have a couple of contests that are due December 31st, January 1st, and February 1st. I would love to see your tag, your it videos, your memorable marketing video for your club. Would really like to see it. That's it. Thank you for being here. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Take care.